Hey guys, welcome back to the 365 Days of SEO. This is Christian Bullock. Today we're talking about a basic SEO concept, and that is, what is the knowledge graph? So first of all, you need to think about what the knowledge graph is. So, true definition, the knowledge graph is essentially a big database of things. So this is something that primarily Google is spearheading. The knowledge graph is something where Google starts associating different topics and connecting different topics with other things. It's essentially stringing together different things and bringing together related themes. But what is the knowledge graph and how can you see it in a search result? Usually, what you can do is just search for a certain place or thing. If you search for something like Mona Lisa, you'll see a lot of information displayed on the search engine result page, typically the usual thing that you usually see, which is 10 results on the page. But you'll start seeing some more additional information pulled in on the right hand side, sometimes on the very top in the form of what's known as a carousel. And the information on the right hand side on the top is what the knowledge graph is. And what Google is pulling in data from different data sources together and showing you additional information on a topic based on your search intent. So if you're searching for something like the Mona Lisa, they're likely thinking that you want to know the history. You, of course, want to see what it's all about, so an image of the artwork itself, and then pulling in some of that historical data right then and there on the search engine result page, such as who's the artist, when was it made, where is it displayed, etc. And Google's starting to curate all this content, all this information for a lot of different queries. So we see a lot of that right-hand side information when you search for a certain business. A lot of information is pulled in from Wikipedia and displayed on the on the right-hand side of the screen, as well as if you search in a form of a question, something like, what is $1 in euros right now? And there will be something known as an answer box at the very top where Google will actually create that calculation for you based on pulling in some data from some additional sources so that you don't have to click on a result, you have your answer right then and there. So the thing about the knowledge graph is essentially a database of things, of which search engines are now, Google primarily, starting to relate certain things to different things. So how can you as an SEO ensure that you can try to get some type of play in the knowledge graph? Well, first of all, if at all possible, you want to get your brand or business, etc. on Wikipedia. It's the easiest way for search engines to pull in additional information and display it on the right-hand side of the screen. They also use a resource that Google purchased several years ago called Freebase. You can also add your information over there as well. Aside from that, it's all about just following basic SEO practices, as well as using schema.org to tell search engines certain things about what's on your website, such as organization schema, article schema. There's a new one out for mobile in terms of telling them, what your website name is. As for the mobile web, they're no longer going to start showing URLs. They're going to start just showing the name of your website. So it's all very interesting, right? And that's really the knowledge graph. It's really Google trying to enhance that search engine result page so users get a little bit more than just 10 results on the page, but they get some more information. And they do that by pulling in all these additional data points for all these different additional data sources and by knowing what's related to what. Again, that's what the knowledge graph is. My name is Christian Bullock, 365daysofseo.com. See you guys tomorrow.